Hey Taurus, it's sunny. Smoke is everywhere. Feels behind everywhere. But this is your this is your mid-monthly for February. I am trying to aim around February 15th through February 29th. And the things that I discuss, you may have gone through them in early February, or you will go through them in early March. So it just depends upon what is going on. If you hear some fuss, my son is home from school and he's a rowdy little Taurus too. So yeah, but let's see what's going on for my Taurus in mid-February. I'm doing things differently, so hopefully you guys like my layout, okay? I'm picking up that many of you, like, something is becoming whole. I'm seeing that, like, something is blooming, something is blossoming, something is opening up for you to absorb, or for you to, like, see, like, the full potential of something. I'm picking up that you need to see your full potential. I'm picking up that this is going to be a really good time for you to be positive, because positivity is what gets you through the day, honey. Really, really random, and this may not apply to everybody, but for some reason I'm picking up on groups of people, or maybe like you are doing something with a group of people, whether this is going on vacation or orgy, or like orgies. I don't know why I said orgies. Orgies. I can't talk right sometimes, y'all. Yeah, if you don't know what that is, it's like a group sexual kind of deal. And if that applies to you, then cool. If not, then I mean, I'm just telling you what I saw. Or maybe you feel as if your partner, or maybe you will find out that if you do have a partner, that your partner has done this in the past, or like maybe someone wants you to join in on a threesome. Like, yeah. I'm also picking up that some of you, like your friends, may be sticks in the mud, or you may be the stick in the mud. I'm also picking up that be mindful of your stomach, pay attention to your digestive system during this time, and take really good care of yourself. I'm also picking up that you need to be mindful of communication and news. I feel like some of you, like, be careful of you, like, moving in a fast pace without thinking things through, okay? So do all that you can in order for you to, like, really comprehend something. Do not rush. Please don't rush. Why are you in here? Because it's my sage. You just saw me do it. My son was playing in the smoke, and he know I don't like him in here when I'm recording, because he can be loud and fussy sometimes. And listen, please listen. Like I said, my son is a Taurus, and he knew I was recording, but he came in here anyway. Okay. So these 4 cards, I'm going to let it represent what's coming into your life. With this, I'm picking up on, for some reason, destiny. Things are destined to happen, divine timing. Purity. I'm picking up on new land, you're seeking new adventures, you're seeking something new, you want something fresh. Some of you, like, you want a new job. Some of you, like, you aren't happy with your job. I'm seeing more money coming in. I'm seeing that you may be traveling for more money. I also feel that some of you, like, you want the trophy, you want the treasure, so you're searching for something. Your eye is on the prize during this time. I'm also picking up that you're wanting authority, you're wanting respect, you're wanting loyalty for someone. I'm seeing issues from your past coming back up, but I'm seeing that you're handling them with a clear mindset. Like, you know how to handle your past, you know how to handle insecurities, obstacles. And if you don't, then I feel like you need to understand that you are in the driver's seat, because your guardian angels, they're showing me a wheel, and they're like, it's on you. What you gonna do? Okay, so just really make sure that you pay attention to the direction and the speed. They're talking about speed. I said this earlier, like, with don't rush. I feel like with this, there's a union of someone from the past, or maybe you're wanting to do past things. You're wanting to live life again. You want to experience things again. I keep picking up on cars. Maybe some of you, like, you're getting new cars, or you've gotten some new cars, or you will get a new car. I'm seeing something involving brakes. Please be mindful of traveling during this time. But I keep picking up on, like, your foot is on new land. You're stepping onto new land. You're adventurous. You're hungry for new opportunities. I'm picking up long-term thoughts, long-term goals, long-term projects are really in your focus right now. With this clarity, you're wanting to fight a new battle. You're willing to fight. You know what you need to do. I'm picking, for some reason, even though this is not representing this at all, but I'm picking up on charisma. Maybe like that hard shell that has been on you guys for a really long time, like somebody is cutting it and your true personality is starting to show. Your charisma is coming through. I'm picking up on you're a brand new you, or your personality is different, or maybe you're back to what you were. Like, if you were fun and bubbly like 5 years ago, maybe something happened to you and it caused for you to like be shelled in and like hurt. Maybe like I said, something is your old self is coming back. But I'm seeing that it's a good thing for some of you. You're cutting out the BS. I'm also picking up like new strategies, new mindset, new agendas, new things coming within your life, new hobbies. Like, a lot of new energy is coming in for many of my Taurus. So that's really, really cool. I'm seeing things that you're dealing with is causing for you like mental stamina, like maybe word games or strategy games. You're like a challenge. You want challenge, and if you are facing with challenge, then you must handle things differently. Picking up with this, be careful of communication. A lot of communication coming in, a lot of travel coming in. Wear your seatbelt. I keep picking up on cars and some weird stuff going on with cars. You may be in a bit of a road rage, and you may get in an argument with someone, and there may be some disagreements, whether it's from different cars, or maybe you are in the passenger seat and the driver is driving all crazy, and you may be the driver and the passenger is just like, what is you doing? Okay, I'm seeing like just new goals, new strategies, new mindsets. With this down note, be careful of communication. You may not be able to express yourself clearly because you have so much going on within your brain, or you're feeling down. I'm picking up on mistrust, like temptations, cheating, lying. Maybe you're doing something behind someone's back, scandal. Maybe someone is doing something behind your back. I'm picking up like you feel restricted, you feel a prisoner, you feel like you've done wrong or someone has done you wrong. Okay, but I feel like honestly you must weigh out the pros and the cons with consequences. I'm picking up on consequences and sacrifices that you must deal with. I'll fix it. I'm working, Joe. With this, I feel oddness with communication, trust issues, burdens, insecurities when it comes to communications, and when it comes to new things. It's like you're trying your best, but maybe you don't know how to handle new things. Maybe you don't know how to handle with new environments, new mindset. Like you feel odd with your security blanket off. You feel odd with you coming out of your shell, because I'm seeing that you are going to have to like break out of your shell with something, and you feel like, oh my god, like you feel really, really weird. But I'm picking up that you will get used to it. Many of you, like, there's a lot of challenges coming your way. There's stamina. You're going to have to be able to fight the battle. You're going to have to be able to do what it is that you need to do. I'm picking up with this. I keep picking up on like new land. I keep picking up on new things for you. But I feel like you honestly need to be mindful of communication. Do not rush. Really understand things. For some reason, I'm picking up on trifling. I don't know why. If you don't know what trifling means, pretty much like somebody who's like sorry. Somebody, like if somebody cheats on you, you're like, oh my god, you're so trifling. You're untrustworthy. That kind of deal. I'm picking that up. So maybe someone is saying this about you, or you're feeling this way about yourself, or you're feeling this way about your mate, because I'm picking up on like communication, like scandal, temptation, like you feel guilty, you feel burdened, you feel hurt with something. But this is going to be a really good time for you to like fight your battles, new beginnings. You have to fight for the things that you want. You have to really get out there and fight. Like, you can't just sit back and be like, okay, well, I'll just wait for it to come. Like, no, if you really want it, you have to do it. Tying into the Three of Rods with divine timing. Okay, like you have control, like you are in the driver's seat. So be mindful of where you're going. Be mindful of the speed that you're going. I do feel like many of you, like, you may get some injuries, you may get hurt, whether it's internal or external. I'm feeling like some hurt may happen, like fire. Maybe you're heated, maybe you feel angry with something, maybe you'll get burned or scratched or whatever. Maybe you will get in some arguments with someone. With this, I'm picking up on divine, I can't get it out, jeez. Divine blessings from your God. Blessings in disguise. Things seem tough and hard at first, but once you really get the hang of things and once you really get into things, you're going to be like, oh my God, this was not as bad as I thought. I'm picking up like hard work will pay off. Disasters, like, they aren't really disasters. Things are happening for a reason. Control your emotional side. Be aware of your feelings. Be aware of the feelings of others. Be careful of false illusions. People, charming people, like, they're really, really sweet, but they have hidden agendas. People just wanting sex and sensual fantasies fulfilled. This may be you or for someone else. Just be cautious of people like this. I'm picking up that someone is going to offer you something, or there's going to be some sort of invitation, like they want you to go somewhere. This may be an invitation for travel or an invitation with love. Maybe you're getting a new mate really, really soon. You're starting a relationship. I feel like there's temptations with something or someone, like you feel like you want to cheat or you want to do something. This might be temptations with another partner or someone else, temptations with overspending, overeating, filling in emotional voids. I'm also picking up that you must be patient, you must be creative. I feel like you must be passionate about the things that you want and you must be passionate about the things that you are doing right now. I feel like if you half-ass things, it's going to be very noticeable and you will get backlash at work. So if you don't want this, then really do your job. I feel like you can't go to your job with the woe is me, I don't want to be here, I'm sad, I'm depressed. You can't go into work this way because it's really going to show in your work. Okay, I'm picking up on documents, paperwork. Some of you may have an office job, or you're doing something with technology, you're doing something with computers. There's a lot of communication back and forth. You're helping someone is in need, they want you to help them. I'm picking up someone is going to call you, or someone is they're stuck on the side of the road. This may be you. Many of you, like, you may be an emergency call dispatcher possibility, or a hotline crisis. Maybe some of you, like, you may be doctors or therapists. I'm picking up on childhood issues that you haven't dealt with in a while. They're coming back. I'm picking up that you're hiding something, or someone is hiding something from you, like your identity. You're passionate about something. Maybe you have love for someone and people aren't going to approve of it. I'm seeing that, like, you're trying to hide your true feelings to fit in. So be aware of this. You may be dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This may be their sun, their moon, and or their rising. If not those signs, I feel like this person, they come in with peace, but I'm picking up, like, you have to get used to them. You have to compromise with them, because this person, they kind of want things their way. They want you to understand them. They want you to understand them. I'm picking up that, like, they really want you to hear them out with something. Like, they're speaking out, they're crying out to you about something. They want you to accept them. They want you to acknowledge them. I'm picking up on love admirers. There's attraction for someone. Someone else, I'm picking up that this is someone out of your norm. I'm picking up on someone with blonde hair or someone with blue eyes. You're having an attraction for them, or they're having an attraction for you. But I'm picking up that if you are in a relationship and you have attraction for someone else, then it's just going to be more of a temptation. These 3 cards, I'm going to let it represent the challenges that you will face. Okay. With this, there may be some issues with a mother figure, your mother or grandfather, or just women in general. Maybe you're a bit too emotional during this time. Maybe someone is a bit smothering, or someone really isn't opening up the way that you want them to open up, or someone may feel the same way about you. I'm picking up that you need to be careful of you giving too much or someone giving too much to you. I feel like the give and take method is off balance. I feel like you need to be mindful of the things that you do and say out loud towards the universe, because the angels and your God, they're like, we don't appreciate the things that you're saying. We don't appreciate your feelings right now. I'm picking up that the things that they have blessed you with, or the things that's coming in within your life, they're like, you're not appreciating it, or you're not using your knowledge. You're not using something that we've given to you. I'm picking up on creativity. You must be mindful of creativity. Be mindful of abundance, because you are getting it during this time. Great things are coming to you, but you aren't appreciating them because you're so focused on the things that you don't have. You're focused on fulfilling more. You want to be fulfilled. You want more. You're like, give me. And the angels are like, look, we're giving you all that we can, but you must show us that you can handle it. You must show us that you appreciate it. I'm picking up on there may be some pregnancies or births that some side effects, maybe I hate to say this, but maybe there's some birth effects with children during this time. Please be aware of smoking and drinking while pregnant. I'm also picking up on the car accident. Maybe you're pregnant and or someone you know is pregnant, and they get in a wreck and something is wrong with the baby because of the accident. And I'm picking up that things like issues that you had when you were a child, like when you were a baby, like birth effects. Maybe you're going through birth effects that you had when you were a kid. Like if you had asthma as a child really, really bad, and then when you got older you grew out of it, and now you're having asthma attacks or you're having anxiety attacks. I'm seeing that going on. I'm also picking up that you're more dependent upon someone. You may be more dependent upon your mother, or you're more dependent upon your father. Like you're really needy, you're clingy, you want something, or you want someone. Be careful, because this may cause for you to try to fill in voids. I talked about that earlier. I'm picking up on challenges with same-sex relationships, whether it's female or male. You aren't really understanding each other, or your mate feeling as if someone is being hidden, someone is hiding, or you aren't letting people know that you're dating someone because someone isn't approving of this. I'm picking up on be mindful of your emotional side. Be mindful of the feminine side. My males, maybe you need to be more feminine, or maybe you need to embrace your womanly traits. I'm picking up that some of my men, you may discover that you are a bit more sensitive during this time, or people may say that you're metrosexual, or they may accuse you of being gay if you are. Oh well. I'm seeing this coming up. I'm also seeing, like I said earlier, issues with mother and grandfather and mother and grandmother, like medical issues, like mental, heart, lungs, organ issues. I'm also saying that you're looking for stronger grounds, and you're feeling as if you aren't getting them. I'm also picking up on sexuality, issues with sexuality. Maybe you're questioning your sexual orientation. Once again, I'm picking up on emotions. You really do need to control your emotions, or you need to open up if you are the one that's shelled in. I'm also picking up that you need to be mindful of drinking. I'm seeing some issues with drinking. Maybe you are going to be a mean drinker or an emotional drinker, or be careful with drinking and driving. I also feel that with this, you want things to come back to you. Something is coming home. Maybe you want to go home, or maybe you're hiding from home. Maybe you haven't been home in a long time because of the energy, or you just feel off. I'm picking up that emotionally you feel off, you don't feel like you belong And people are subconsciously wondering, hey, what's wrong with you? And you're just ignoring it. You're ignoring how you're feeling. You're bottling up how you feel because you don't want to be judged. I'm picking up that someone is distant. Someone isn't really being pure with their feelings. You may have some conflict with the water sign. I talked about this earlier. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. If not those signs, like I said, they're offering you something. They want you to compromise. It seems like a bit of a like control. Like maybe you feel as if it's not a compromise. You feel like they're being like, they just want things to go their way, and it just feels like they're making it into a compromise when it's not. Or maybe someone is feeling this way about you. I'm seeing that you need to be mindful of you letting your emotions get the best of you, and it's like you're bottling things up and you're exploding. I see emotions exploding, or you're doing things because you don't know how to release like feelings and anger. With this, I'm seeing some traveling delays because you're rushing. Be careful of you rushing to work. You're speeding. I'm seeing like issues with arguing, tempers being flared, like tantrums, rushing, like you're too passionate about something, or maybe you're having like you're rushing into this attraction with this blonde haired or blue eyed person, or this someone who you have a temptation with. Stop, please. I'm picking up with this, like you aren't really, like you're just so headstrong and impulsive. Please be careful of impulsive energy. You may have some issues with an air sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and this would be their sun, the moon, and or their rising. Or someone who is really active, like they are a big daredevil, like they're really competitive. With this, I'm picking up on like just fighting head to head with this person, like you feel like this person is ignoring you. Like I feel like this person, like they are a big go-getter, like they have their own, it's something like they have their own foundation, or they have their own platform, or you've known this person for a really, really long time. Excuse me. I'm picking up to this person, like they're really fiery, like either they have red hair or orange hair, or like brown hair. But they're really fiery, like they have an orange aura. I'm also picking up that you need to be mindful of your goals. Pay attention to your goals. Really understand long-term and short-term goals. Really understand what you can achieve during this time without rushing. I feel like you have to do things because you really feel good about it, and because you understand that you have to get stuff done. Like with work, like I talked about earlier, like come to work with a really good mindset. Understand that you have to get your numbers out, you have to get production out if you want that raise, or if you want to get your check, or if you want to be employed. Okay, I feel like you really need to understand things, because everything is a currency. You have to work to get the money. You have to get money to pay your bills. Okay, you have to have your lights on to see. You have to have food in the refrigerator to eat. Like everything is a currency. You have to do things because and why. Like you have to understand this. All right. I feel like many of you, like you're questioning, why am I doing this? What's the purpose? Don't be that way. Like if you're questioning like relationships or why people feel the way that they feel, then you need to like really get to know them, and you need to like really understand where they're coming from in order for them to understand where you're coming from, because I'm seeing like parallels when it comes to relationships and communication. But these other three cards, I'm going to let those represent what's going on from my single, my talking, my Taurus in a relationship, and Taurus that are married. Okay. I'm picking up that some of you're dealing with someone childish, someone who's naive and gullible and hopeful. You may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You want good news to come in. Some of you, like you may be starting relationships that are fulfilling, that are like driven, like passionately driven, and you're just like really infatuated with this person's mind. You want to know how they feel, you want to know what they think, because you are just infatuated by them. It's just kind of like obsession over them. I'm picking up also temptations. I'm picking up on arguments Be careful of relationships being physically based. I'm also picking up on like unexpected things happening, and maybe arguments or unexpected pregnancies, breaks, disagreements, fighting. Some of you may be dealing with someone who's a control freak or emotional. You may be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm picking up that you need to be mindful of the foundation of the relationship. I'm picking up on jealousy, envious, control issues. You're not really understanding. I feel like some of you, like you may be meeting your match or someone who's just like you, someone who's stubborn like you, someone who doesn't want to listen like you. Someone who's emotional, who holds things in, who's really, really petty and like to argue, or like they don't really communicate. They just let it go from one ear and out the other, and they just really they like to hear themselves talk. You may be dealing with someone like that, or maybe someone is feeling that way about you. But I'm picking up that you need to be mindful of foundations with relationships, and some of you, like you are going to be in relationships or marriages that like it's going to grow, it's going to like they're going to survive. I'm picking up on survivals. I'm picking up that maybe some of you, like you're thinking about moving in, or you're thinking about moving closer to your mate. But I'm picking up on finances, like someone is having financial issues. Yeah, so be aware of all of that. But this last card, I'm going to let this represent your not your foundation, maybe your foundation, but your mindset. With this, I feel like you want adventure, like you just want the end result. You just want that house, you want that car, you want all the money. Like you don't really want to fight hard to get it. That's what I'm picking up on with this. Like you just want to celebrate and have fun. Maybe some of you, like you just want to have fun, you want to party, you want to meet people. I'm picking up on drinking once again. Be careful of that. I'm picking up on like threesomes, maybe. Funny because I talked about orgies and like threesomes earlier, so maybe you have your mind set on that. Maybe you're fantasizing about that. Maybe someone wants you to join in on their threesome or their fuck fest. I didn't want to say that out loud, but I'm picking up that some of you, like your mind is on the prize, your mind is on success. You are understanding that you have to fight and you have to get things done. You have to work really, really hard in order for you to gain that trophy or that prize or that surprise. I'm picking up that things are, if you work really, really hard, you're going to get all that you worked for and more. You're going to have to put that hard work in, though. Like, this is what I'm really picking up on the most. I'm picking up on new beginnings with many of you. Like, you have your eyes and mind set on those. I'm picking up on partnerships, relationships. Like, you just want happiness. You want joyful energy. Some of you may not feel secure with relationships, or you aren't secure with your work life right now. Like you want something better, you want someone to offer you something. I'm picking up on gossip. Maybe you feel as if your friends aren't being your friends, or you can't trust people during this time. Some trust issues. I said that earlier with the Nine of Rods. But with these cards, I'm going to let this represent important messages for you. I'm going to let these go right here. No, I'm going to put these back in. Interesting. Did you know I was reading for Taurus? You did? Okay. But important messages for Taurus from mid-February. February 15th through February 29th. 3 cards. Important messages for Taurus. Okay, I'm going to talk about the cards that kind of popped out at me because they were 3 cards. Patience and planning. So you are going to have to be patient with yourself. You are going to have to really plan things out. Next was the solar plexus chakra. You need to be mindful of your willpower and your confidence and your creative energy. I talked about that with the Empress card. With the creativity thing, I feel like you seriously are going to have to like be confident with whatever it is that you're doing. You must straighten up your back, hold your head up high, and say, "I got this. I can do this." Your ego, like don't allow for your ego to get the best of you, like jealousy or temptations, or you're like doing things out of greed or because you're jealous. Next was love begins. Many of you, like, you're starting a relationship with someone new, or you're starting a relationship with yourself, or relationships are more understanding for you. Shadow. So many of you, I'm picking up that this is going to be a really good time for you to understand your demons, understand the darker side of you. I think I talked about this for one of your weeklies on my Facebook, okay? Many of you, you may be meeting a twin flame that may be may display your negative or positive traits. It just depends upon what's going on. But I'm picking up that you must understand the man or woman in the mirror. Wisdom. I heard the word guidance. I feel like you need to be mindful of your, like, your God and your angels guiding you, and I'm picking up that you need to be mindful of the direction that you're going into. I'm picking up on, like, school, or you need to take in what you've learned from your experiences, or like your knowledge from school, and like really take that into consideration. I'm picking up with this, like, you must understand your journey. You must understand how far you came. I'm picking up that, like, you must lead by example, or your friends and family are, like, really there for you, and they want you to grow and succeed, and like they want you to be accomplished. Many of you, you may be graduating really, really soon, or you have graduated, and it's like they want you to use that knowledge, or like they want you to better yourself with your degree. Foundation and achievements. So many of you, you may be starting a relationship, or maybe you're moving in with someone, or there's thoughts of moving. Like, you want stability, you want things to come to you, like you want a strong foundation. I feel like many of you, like, you may be achieving a lot. So, and I feel like no matter what, like, you're going to have people there for you, whether it's your mates or your family, and they're going to be like, hey, we really appreciate you, we really love you, like, we want you to succeed. I'm picking up on, like, you're celebrating, you're doing things, like, you're more happier with things, that, like, you are you're able to live life more in a more, like, humble and exciting way. With this, the throat chakra, I feel like you need to speak up. And you need to be mindful of the things that you say, your communication, whether it's to your God and your angels, or to, like, your friends and your family, because the things that you say can affect you and others during this time. Once again, I'm also picking up on, like, creativity. Like, you need to be mindful. Really big creativity message for many of you. So that's really, 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 really interesting. So you must be wise, and just be mindful of creativity, the things that you are creating. What are you creating, and why are you creating them? Take that into consideration. Food for thought. Okay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this message. Good luck with everything, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.